with Lori Paul.
Yes, my name is Lori Paul. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Senators. I, too, am with Breaking Free. I'm going to share a testimony more so of my personal experience, and it's wide-ranged. Back in the 80s, I worked at a bar restaurant along the 494 Strip, and it was frequented by many professional athletes. There was a gentleman that would come in often to see me and, be friendly, flirty. He was a professional football player, and he'd come in with his friend, probably after practices, and, hey, there's your girl, and I enjoyed it. And it got to be more and more so until finally he asked me for my phone number. And so I gave it to him. And he says, is it okay if I call you? We can go out tonight. And he told me the time. I said, yeah, that's fine. And so he came, just like he said, pulled up in a nice Jeep, and I hopped in, excited, wondering what this date was going to be. And he took me to a building, and it looked like an apartment building, and we went into the room, and it was just a small studio-type room. The only thing in there was a screen on the wall. This is the 80s now, so you don't have the televisions like we're used to. And playing on that screen was pornography. And I got scared. All that was there was this couch and that screen and porn. And he grabbed me and he went on to my pants. I panicked. I said, only thing I could think of was, I have my period. And then he stopped and he got angry. And then he says, well, you owe me. And it was oral sex is what he wanted, and I'll refrain from the words he used. And so I was scared. Defensive tackle. Average size of a person that's a defensive tackle is 6'5", 300 pounds, and me. And so I did what he asked. He brought me back home, didn't say anything, never came to the restaurant again, never called. But his whole intention was to take me there and set me up while he had porn playing. I later married a person, also a professional athlete, not in the same line of work, and we were married for a long time. He had some affairs that I did catch him in. He repented, and for a while, he had turned to something else. What we see in the way of an addiction, of the symptoms, tend to be where the gentleman will push away the woman in his life. That's not who he's looking for. They start to have difficulty with erectile dysfunction, where it's no longer easy for them to be aroused because of the intensity that they need with the pornography as it gets to be worse and worse and worse, where it goes from someone that you would think would be someone of equal age to either dropping in age or just being more outrageous. And anger. A 30-year marriage recently ended. We have a son who just turned 13 on Sunday. When he was 12 years old, I caught him watching pornography on his phone. And I looked through all the different sites he was on. I was aghast. My little boy, seeing things I never even thought of at 12 years old. I found out we were able then to stop some of that with the filtering of the phone. However, just 2 days ago, when I left him with his dad again, after his birthday party, he'd left a few toys out that he'd been playing with his friends. They had the Nerf guns out, he had handcuffs out, he was just there running around and having a great time. And his dad looked over at the handcuffs, and he said to my son, oh, are those your mom's? Now, if any of you get the innuendo of what handcuffs could be to me, you've been affected by pornography. That's not normal. That's not right. Our children, us, are being affected by this in a way that this intimacy, this kind of intimacy, is as intimate as two people can get together. It's a place of love. It is so powerful that that is the place where life is made, We need to get back to the truth of what love is. I'm a broken-hearted mother. I'm a broken-hearted wife. I'm a broken-hearted young girl who was just looking to be loved. This is a problem for all of us. But if we can start with our youth, we can maybe start a different generation of boys and girls that see things differently. But we need to show what true love is. And we need to talk to our children about what that is and to exemplify what that is. So I thank you for listening, each and every one of you. We have an opportunity to make this world better. Thank you.